So the next question, what are you willing to do to be accountable and transparent with the public?
Well, I'm here, so I think that's one, right? My job is to represent your viewpoints at council if I'm elected. And so it's my responsibility to show up at events like this, to show up at other public events in town, whether it be our Remembrance Day service, the graduation ceremonies that take place at the schools. I need to be available. My phone number is published, and I'm always available by telephone if you want to get a hold of me. My email is published. So I'm a fairly public person anyway. I think in the past I've proven that I am accountable and accessible. When I was the trustee for the school division, I was attending at every one of the parent council meetings that took place on a monthly basis. In fact, there were occasions where I was attending conferences in Edmonton and I drove back to Carstairs in the evening so I could attend that meeting to make sure that I was there to represent the people I was supposed to be represented, and then drove back to Edmonton for the conference. So I think I'm accountable and I'm available anytime you want to talk.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you are, because I'm watching TV. I was actually until I just saw her.
I can't even see her. She's hiding.
I think accountability is something that has to be taken on by someone. It can't be given to someone or whatever. How I would be accountable is making sure that I'm owning up to things, that I take full ownership of ideas and thoughts that I have in the community, and all the way through to the end. And even if I make mistakes or whatever, I will totally own all that. And that's what I believe accountability is all about.
Thank you. And I think you all touched on it. Oh,
Sorry.
Please don't miss me.
I'm trying to hold you accountable, Kelly. I appreciate that. I told her she was first.
Thank you. I like being last because then I can hear what the other candidates can say, so that's just a little quirk of mine. So anyways, in my case, I want to be transparent. I want to be available, and I have my website, not website, but my Facebook going, and I have an email account. I have phone numbers. I just wish anybody would ask, would give me a call with any questions or concerns. So my piece of paper, which is over on that table now, if you do not have it, please pick it up. It says, what are 5 things you have issues with living in town? You plan to live here, and we thank you because we are so glad that you picked our little community to come and stay in. So maybe there's something that you noticed when you first came in, because fresh eyes are so much more important than ones that have been here forever, because it's the norm. So anyways, there's a few things that I find that are really important. And during and after COVID, there has and will continue to be a massive impact on our community. 2 seconds. And the fact is that FCSS is doing a great job, but we may not have the resources unless we look for it in council.
now everybody's
spoken.
now we're good to go. That's one of the things that I think that needs to change both at all levels, municipal, provincial, and federal, is that your representatives need to be not only accessible and accountable, but transparent as well. But accessibility is the biggest key to that. They need to be available to you, to answer questions to you, and not just get a generic response in the email or over the phone. I believe that's 100% important, because that's accountability to the voters, and that's what we need.